Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Yolanda and welcome to Unfiltered Me. So for today's video, I'm going to be giving to you guys a quick little video. This is going to be like non-edited but literally just like raw video that I'm telling you up front because right now I'm kind of in a time crunch, but also like I just really wanted to get this off my chest because I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and I was like, you know what, this is for the good of the group. So I was like, might as well. I'll admit I made this video last night because I literally couldn't find my SD card, and I was like, where could it be at? So I just made it out on my phone, and honestly I was gonna post that, but then I realized that's coming from a place of just like lots of intense feelings, so then I was just gonna sleep on it and then wait till I found my SD card, and I finally did find my SD card for my camera, so it'd be better quality though too. But basically what the video was about, at first, you know, the direction I was going for is just like friendships and just like how, like, you know, just that direction, just like be careful who you choose to be in your life. But I decided to really redirect it to more of just protecting your peace in general. Y'all, like, it is so important to protect your peace, your mental health, to make sure that's up to date, and your sanity overall. And there's just like so much going on in the world, literally so much, and it's so sad. And then another point like I made like in the video that I made yesterday that didn't end up posting, is just like distinguishing like where people fall into your lives. Everybody is not your friend. Not everybody is looking out the best for you. Some people that consider you to be their best friends don't act like that. Like when the actions and words don't align, like that's when you just like, you know, you got to go, right? And it's just like there needs to be a distinction a distinction between the three different ones of like being an acquaintance, being a friend, and then being a best friend. But like the lines have just like, and the standards for that have just like decreased overall. And it's just like, at least for my life, I'm just recognizing that, like, you know, like not everybody's literally my best friend. Like I can't be like oversharing to everybody because not everybody has the best intentions, and it's so sad, you know. Because yesterday the video I made, the only reason why I didn't post it because the story I was giving was just getting way too specific, and that's not what I want to be about. That's not the kind of channel I want to do, like bashing these people. I'll tell y'all story times all the time, but at the end of the day, like, it's coming from a good place, and like I've healed for the most part, I moved on from that. But like yesterday it just wasn't giving healed version and unbothered, you know. But I'll give you like a general, because you know I will give you the idea of it, because like Lil Kim's still going through it, but just like overall, I was going through a situation and I just wasn't getting the same energy reciprocated back. I 100% just felt like they just weren't a reliable friend in a time where I really needed them. And I feel like I've extended myself multiple times and I've like dismissed it because I was just like, oh, it's like whatever. But like now it's just like, why am I even like, you know, allowing somebody? And it's just so hard because like, you know, like I get it, it's like end of senior year, like now I'm going to college in the next month, so it's just like, should I pick up the fight? But then also it's just like you got to stick up for yourself or some, and it's just like so conflicting knowing what to do, especially during this time period, and which is something that I really struggled with, you know, going into senior year though too, because it's just like there was a lot of friendships and it was very like eye-opening year, especially second semester. That's when I really got closer to God, and I was like, dang, I really can't like let go of all my friends because I'd really have nobody. And because like, you know, like I feel like a huge part of the high school like experience, especially with the activities, is like senior sunset and senior pranks and just like all these kinds of events and things that they have, senior carnival, at least for my school. And it's just like, it's fun doing it with a friend group, it's like not fun doing it alone. And I struggled with that in a sense. Like I had people, but like it was still like me distancing myself, but it was still hard navigating that because it's just like I still wanted to have fun, I still wanted to, you know, like live out the best time. But it's just so awkward like dropping people then, because it's just like, who else are you gonna find? Like nobody is really interested in becoming friends with you in senior year, like, well, like near the end of the semester, because it's like everybody's already in their cliques and it's hard to get into those. Then like they'll have like this whole image of like, oh, why is she trying to do this? And I'm like, well, that's just the reality of it. But like overall, like as I look back, and you know, it's just really important to be intentional also, like the people that you allow into your life. Like don't accept just anybody into your life. And I think that's something that I for one like did, and because like just coming from the people pleaser side of my life, like in middle school, you know, I used to be like And I shared with you guys, I think, in like one of my story times of like one of my story times from like 2-3 years ago about leaving the Mormon church, and like how I was just such a people pleaser. And like now as I went into high school, like figuring out myself, realizing that like not everybody's for me and all this stuff, but it was still hard navigating friendships, because it's just like, especially because that's what people like knew me as, like this like really really like nice like Mormon girl. And so to not like accept things, or just like to even like have boundaries, to have like new boundaries for yourself, not everybody's gonna accept that, or like, you know, like acknowledge it. They'll just be like, she's like X, Y, and Z. But like, it's okay to like feel away. Like, it's okay to be like, oh, like something was okay then, but then now, like as we change and grow and like go and know what like we want more, it's okay to like change around and be like, no, like, you know, I'm not gonna like deal with this anymore. But people have problems with that, and I think that's the main thing that really just was just like holding me back. Like, there's a lot of things I was letting slide off, and it was just like bothering me and bottling me up so much. But it was senior year, so once again, like, you know, am I gonna have friends to actually enjoy the experience the last, and it's just like very comforting. But all in all, like, I wouldn't go back. Like, I wouldn't go back and read. Like, I don't regret the experience of my friendships in high school. It definitely told me a lot. It showed me a lot about myself and like how I view friendships in general. And even the title best friend, like how I view that, it definitely like, you know, changed my perspective of that. I would, if I did go back, I would definitely like limit the time, you know, like, and energy I put into friendships with people that ultimately weren't reciprocated the same energy. And but it definitely, once again, just did teach me a lot and made me who I am now. And yeah, there was a lot of suffering through, but also, you know, just, it definitely opened up my eyes enough as I go into college to, I guess, know what I want more in friendships, and like what do I value, and some of like the good standards and morals that, you know, I'd hope that we'd kind of align with and stuff. And because at the end of the day, like, you deserve to be around people who are just like positive, people that like are for you, gonna root for you, and it's not like a competition of jealousy of like, oh my gosh, like they're your friends, like why are you trying to be in competition with them like that? And it's just like, you know, just overwhelmingly so much. But it's really important to protect your peace, and to really just like be in touch, know who you invite and allow into your life, because once again, like, your peace, like your mental health and just sanity overall, like just that realm is very important. And everybody does not have the best intentions for you, and you honestly never know who's really plotting against you. Like, you know, people that you're oversharing to, you never know like what they real intentions are and stuff like that. So just really be careful. Sometimes it's okay to be mysterious. That's something that I'm trying to work on too. Like, I don't feel like I overshare on here. I tell stories like after the fact, besides a few of them it's just like in the moment, but for the most part it's been like a long time when I've healed, when it's just like when I'm done and over with. But like sometimes it's okay to be like mysterious in the moment, and I'll let everybody in on it and like knowing everything about you, because I don't know if I believe in the evil eye, but let me just tell you, a lot of things I have said to people have not happened, but a lot of things that I have kept private and into my close circle of friends and, let's say, mentors and stuff like that, they have more than, like, you know, like they had succeeded and all. And so yeah, all in all to say is that I think that's just really important. And at the end of the day, it's inevitable to go through, like, you know, like a bad friendship or like a relationship and things like that, but just really be mindful of who you bring into your life, because it can and will have an influence on you. And it's just, you know, and I feel like at the end of the day, it just like draws back to like the phrase where people say, yeah, the people you hang around the most, you're more likely to be like. And you just want to invite good energy, positive vibes, people that you can, like, that will help you grow as an individual, like not people that'll, like, you know, keep you stagnant in the life that you are. Like, you know, like, we're here to grow and change. We're here for like a higher purpose, and whatever purpose that may be to you guys, like, don't let like your friends like stop you from there, or just like, especially like if they're having like a limited mindset. Like, you know, like if you have a dream, like go for it. Like, don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Like, you know, like there's so much influence from the world and from just the people in general, but really, like, if you want something, like 100% go for it. And if it means cutting off somebody who's like negative and always like, you know, pouring down like bad stuff on you, then so let it be, because at the end of the day, there are so many people out there. There's so many people out there that will love you. You are worthy of love. You're worthy of respect. You're worthy of just like so many things. You're valuable, and I just really hope that you guys know this. And so yeah, this is the end of it. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. I really didn't have notes or anything, literally just coming from the heart, y'all. So yeah, I hope you have a amazing rest of your day. I'm going out right now. As y'all can see, I got my hair done too, so you know your girl won't be able to act tonight, but just kidding. But I hope you have a amazing rest of your day. Peace is already out.